Sai, it's a pleasure to welcome you.
Thank you.
You are heading the digital transformation for a fabulous company as in early stages of cancer, drug discoveries. Exelixis,
Yeah.
did I get it right?
That's correct.
Okay. So let's talk first about the innovation part, purely of drugs. Which particular cancers are you addressing?
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about how the digital transformation happens to make it more authentic, more relevant, and scaling to the next level.
Yeah. No, thank you. That's a good question. What we focus now is we have a compound called carbometics that is serving the therapeutic needs for 3 cancer indications: kidney, liver, and thyroid. We're also working on other indications like prostate, colorectal cancer, and things like that. So our focus from a digital transformation team is to do business partnership to understand where are the strategic objectives and how we can translate those objectives into technology needs. So very recently, we are changing the way we execute those capabilities, the value streams for the business through product mindset. So from a agile product delivery, how we can actually think about the whole picture as a think big, acting small, and moving fast. That's how we work and deliver those solutions to the business. When I joined this company 2 years ago, we had struggles to really bring the agile way of operating. It's more waterfall and things were slower. Now, many of the business partners knows how to work in an agile mode. That's a big success to the team, and that's where we are moving forward. And also the biggest focus for us is analytics. How we can transform the data that we generate from several applications into information and translate that information into insights that are actionable. So for that we have that Exelixis data foundation where we are aggregating all the data sources, where we prepare the data, we provide that insights to the business. I hope it is clear.
No, absolutely. So one of the most important things is, like I said, there are 2 components to it. One is pure discovery. Right. So people are working on it. But then if you want to take it to the next level in terms of scaling and actually being addressed to the right the crowd and being effective, digital transformation has to happen, right? And it's very challenging. Each industry has its own challenges. Right. And when technologists like you come in to take over that role, then we need to learn from people like you. How does that happen? Because there are a lot of companies across industries who has this challenge, who are not pure tech-centric, right? Whether it's consumer goods or anything else. Right. So since you are doing that role as the head of transformation technology, we wanted to learn what are the nuts and bolts, and when you design the whole scheme, what are you trying to achieve, and how does the synchronization happen between your team and the research guys?
Yeah, so we have something called technology councils where we invite the key stakeholders to the technology councils. So there is a drug discovery council, drug development council, supply chain council, GNA technologies council. So we have these councils where key stakeholders come. They present about their priorities, where they want to go, what they want to do. And my product team sit in those councils, take those and translate it into technology needs to my engineering teams. So that's how we get those prioritization and demand going. And then we actually report it back, like, are we doing it relevant to you? Do we need to change anything? And one thing that we do also is we cannot achieve the technology transformation without process transformation. We work with the business partners to really see what are those gaps in the process, like capabilities, and what we need to enable them. And even some of those are redundant, how we can actually make them leaner. And then we can see what are those tasks that are repetitive in nature and takes longer time. And we try to automate this through bots and other things. So the process transformation happens. On top of the process, we overlay technology and we deliver them in a timely manner. So that's how there's a process transformation and there is a technology transformation. And also we gauge through business value. Are we delivering value in what we are doing? And it's always like a balance and check. And then the feedback goes back into the product design and we innovate that way. So it's a young team, like 1.5 years I started to build this. So now we are getting to that kind of a norming phase and then we get into performing. So that's how we are building it. And also business is also maturing in that kind of agile methodologies. So together, I think I see that kind of value coming to Exelixis and to the patients we serve.
So by the time you build in the next few years, you would have been a more wiser guy, a mature guy, and a leader in your own way. So by that time, would you then be able to tell the research guys that, we are the team that is building it for you? Or they think, it's a lighter question where they think, research is more important. This is just, an enhancing of what we are trying to do. So two different minds, two different ways of looking at things, right?
Right. That's an excellent question, right? I tell my teams we have to be humble so much that we should not exist. Business owns all this. We are only enablers. Enablers are behind the scene, but business own it. They drive the decisions forward. They know the needs of the patient. They know how to get connected to them. And that's how we see them on the front end. We are on the back end, but we do that kind of transformation. But they own it, we enable it. Yeah, but great question.
All right. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Appreciate this so much.
Thank you.